Good morning, traders, and God bless. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. This morning we'll be watching pre-market, of course. We do this every morning, 5 days a week. And then this column is the volume spike column. I am Ricky Gaspard, and I am a ThinkorSwim coder. And I've been trading since the 1990s. And I've coded almost everything on your screen, almost, except for these moving averages. This morning we sorted by volume, highest to lowest, watching for movers. And when we have a mover, you'll see a volume spike over here in this column. Once we see a volume spike, we come over here to the current bar volume, which is this current bar. We make sure we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be moving. If it's not moving a lot, you may have trouble getting in and getting out. Once we confirm we have enough volume, we confirm that we have a crossover of these two moving averages. This is the 5 and this is the 13. Once we confirm that, we look for these spike arrows to kick in. This tells us more buyers are coming in. And as the price is moving, I'll be marking resistance and support levels. This would be a resistance. This would be a support. We always try to plan our entries down here on support. Before we click the buy button, we want to look down here in Dominator and make sure that we have enough volume to get in and that the buyers are coming in. So you'll see tall green bars here if the buyers are coming back in to drive the price up. This is the My Blessing indicator. It's MACD based. The yellow line is the average price between the high and the low. The white line is the trend of the stock. It's currently trending down. And this fast colored moving line is the buyers and the sellers. Never trade off of my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed, and delays can cost you money. I am also not a financial advisor. Do not take my words to heart. Don't let me influence you to click the buy button or the sell button. I teach indicators and I teach a strategy called the pullback strategy, and the pullback strategy are these support and resistance levels. We have really good luck doing this way. I've been playing that strategy for many years and been very good at it. So make sure that you reach out to a licensed professional financial advisor before you make any moves using any of these tools or taking any advice from this live stream. Thank you for joining me this morning as we wait on 6 o'clock, which is in 2 minutes, for the next stock that may move. I'm currently watching CTNT. Yesterday it had a rare occurrence and flew up to around $45 in after hours trading. Of course, I missed it. I wasn't home, but I was told about it when I returned. Also, MMAT was another stock that moved yesterday in after hours. So we'll be keeping an eye on both of them this morning at market open to see what happens. Make sure that your active trader, TIF, is on EXT, which stands for extended hours. That's so you don't miss a pre-market trade. And enjoy your coffee for another minute before the market opens. Good morning, happy trader. Good morning, everyone on YouTube and Discord. Thank you for joining me this morning. So if you're new here, I suggest you watch what we do, unless you are a good trader already. If you're just learning, observe. Don't take any trades. Take it easy till you catch on. and most everybody does. Well, it's not moving yet. We zoom in a little bit more. The RDX pulling backwards. This one's been moving a little this morning as well before our market opened. Looks like CTNT is dropping. So I'm watching the volume bars here. They are currently red. You can see the sellers have kicked in. The trend is down. We pulled way back from our latest support level. BDRX bounce off of 214. Lisa, I rarely short. I'm much better at buying them as they go up. But I do on occasion, but not very often. CT&T did bust up off the bottom to make, oh, that's BDRX. My bad, I clicked on the wrong one. Looks like we already have levels set. This would be resistance up here. It broke through 231. Let's see if it comes back down to retest 230. If it comes down to retest, we will consider an entry down here. We try not to chase green candles. Green candles, the moment you click on one to buy it, they drop down and take their profit. Tall wick on the top is never good. These are sellers driving the price back down. Pulling down slightly. Let's see if we pull back down to 230. I'll zoom in a little bit tighter here so we can watch it closer. Need a green dominator bar to come in. These indicators look good. These are the buyers. The trend is turning up. The volume is fair. It's not fantastic, but it's fair. Got a spike arrow coming in on this candle. Got a green dominator bar. Still pulling back. Not enough buyers there to bring it up. So if you are to chance any stock, you should always buy down here on the pullback. And that's providing that you see good confidence in the buyers coming back in and that these indicators are pointing north as much as possible. And the play here would be between 230 and 259 or 230 and 260. Still downward turn on the My Blessing indicator. Everything must line up before you pull the trigger. We need tall dominator bars. We need this to be green. We need the trend to be up. And we need to be down here on a support level with good volume. And the volume seems to be dying. Looks like we have a few buyers coming in. Two green dominator bars. They're kind of short. It might be just a slow crawl back up. Looks like we're not getting anywhere on this one. So that was BDRX. Make sure it's in your personal watch list so you can keep an eye on it. Just a little teaser for the first stock this morning. It may still go. Need to have the buyers find it. Not moving fast enough for me to be comfortable in the trade. Volume has increased. Not looking good on this indicator. Still slightly pulling back. Slowly crawling back up to the top. This is not a way I like the stock to go. I want to see that pullback for a couple of candles and I shoot up like a bottle rocket on the third or second. This one just kind of bouncing up and down. Checking FFIE. This one's been running for about a week. It's a cheaper stock. Buy, sell, it must be fake. I don't even know what you're talking about. Unless you paid for a subscription through PayPal. All kind of scammers out there. You got to watch out. I'll never send you anything like that. Just keep that thought in mind. BDRX is holding this price level, but under low volume, very few buyers. You have to be patient, wait on these plays to set up. Don't try to create a play. Don't try to force a trade. If you try to force a trade, you're not going to move that stock. It may just take your money. You got to play along with the buyers and sellers, find out where they are, and that's what we do here. Once we find them, we jump in and ride the train with them. Yeah, it's possible it could be a scammer. I'll go ahead and delete him. BDRX still bouncing around at that price level. Not seeing any spikes coming in. We're mainly watching this column. When the buyers come in, you'll see these percentages really take off and they'll crawl up to the top. Kind of a slow Tuesday morning. MMAT selling off. CTNT. Maybe something here. very low volume. Probably not a good way to start. This one seems to have the most active volume. Yeah, it went to 45 last night, but that don't mean it's going to move even $1 this morning. Just all depends on the buyers and the sellers. Well, enjoy your coffee until we wait for something to move. We had a fairly good trading day yesterday. Of course, we had a fairly good pre-market during the day. Wasn't so hot. It's your first time here on YouTube. I stream for 1 hour for free, starting at 5:55 a.m. to 6:55 a.m. Then I continue over on Discord. And it looks like I didn't put that link up there this morning. I will get it for you. That is the Discord channel. If you want to join us and become a premium member, you can get access to all of the scanners, indicators. They're all custom coded. Very good tools for you to trade with. We'd love to have you on board. Looks like YouTube is even having some issues this morning. The link that I put up there at the top of the chat window is now white and yellow. It was blue and yellow. Don't know what's going on with that one. MMAT. Slowly crawling up from the bottom. Let's back out of it and see what it looks like. Let's go to a 15-minute chart. This is what it's currently doing. Let's go to a 5-minute chart. Same type trade. Rounding over. Always zoom out, look at the bigger picture before you make a trade. Make sure it's headed in the right direction. You want to play the direction of the trend, not opposite the trend. Yeah, it's very slow this morning. We just have to be patient and wait. BDRX seems to be the only thing that has average volume. BDRX. BDRX hasn't dropped below $2.30. It is holding this price level, but it needs buyers, and I don't see the buyers. I'll take a look at sound, but I don't think it halted in pre-market. It has no volume. That's why it's halted. Right here, it's got to have lots of volume or you shouldn't be making these trades. Rarely will a stock halt in pre-market unless it's just devastating news and they have to trip the breaker on it and halt the trading. Now there is a possibility it's not trading yet this morning. BDRX came down below that 230. MGOL under $1. I won't be playing this stocks under $1, but it's making an attempt to move up. AULT, another one under $1, spiking up. We will be waiting on a pullback. Once this candle stops rising, I will mark a resistance level. When it pulls back, I will mark a support Down here around support is where you want to plan your entry. Tempting to pull back. Once this candle closes, I will mark support. If we get a long wick on the bottom of this red candle, that means the buyers are buying up what they're selling and they could drive it up even more, not giving me a chance to mark support. So this could be an entry, providing we get a long enough wick and we break back above 55. And be aware, this strategy and penny stocks don't get along. It's very hard to call a penny stock because everybody's buying large amounts of shares and they sell large amounts of shares. We are back up to 55 with a long wick on the bottom. Looks like we have failure to break through 55. The buyers did buy up what they were selling, brought the price back up. Now we're pulling back again. Buyers are buying up what they're selling, keeping the price around 55. We could break out above. It's a tough one. If I'm sitting here thinking about trying to find an entry, this trade's not for me. Hopefully you feel the same way. We're searching for an entry that we can't get. That should bring doubt to your mind. That's why I don't like penny stocks. You cannot predict them. Another temptation candle right there. It's kind of like I'm in and then you start praying, right? Up and right back down. And that's what I mean by unpredictable. All right, if you want to watch it, put it in your list. I'm going to move on from that one. MGOL. I think we looked at this one on the 15-minute chart, and it was pulling around. Possibility. We did have somewhat of a pullback right here, but it's already beyond the pullback level. And it's also a penny stock that's very unpredictable. Would like to find something in the dollars range. EDBL. Volume is really low. EDBL making a small move upwards. Volume seems to be picking up slightly. We are coming off of a support level right here. But the volume is not very high. We need something the buyers and sellers are really attacking, and this number is just going crazy. That's the kind of trade we're looking for. Not a maybe stock. It's not a maybe go up. We want it will go up. Still crawling up slightly. Next resistance level is at 650. I'll take a look at CTXR. Under $1, spiking up. Looks like it had a pretty rough start already. Under $1, just barely over $1. Let's see if it pulls back. We don't chase green candles. That's where you may get stung. We don't want to get into a pump and dump and then we can't get our money out of it. Volume's looking fair. It's steadily moving. May have a pullback coming here. We may also have buyers stepping in and keeping the price up. Everyone desperately looking for something to buy this morning. Let's see if the buyers find this spike up, or it's a gap up actually, and come in and start buying it. The volume's picking way up now. Possibility for a rise. See if we can get the push through. It's only paying out pennies. Be aware of that. See if we can stay above $1. Back to $1. Below $1. To $1. Below $1. Dominator bars are looking average. Still got a little red in this one. This indicator's looking good. Now down below $1. This one is a bit iffy. I'm not liking this gap up from nothing to here and then sell off. And then other people saw it and they thought it was going and now we're selling off again. Probably a trap. Could be a pump and dump. You never know. Good job, Rain. Gonna move on from that one. EDBL pulling back to support at 607, 605. Very sluggish start for this morning. Good morning, Jimmy. I did finally hear on the news, on the real news, if there is any real news, they're finally admitting that the current administration, has the stock market all messed up. I mean, come on now. It's been a few years messed up, but at least they're now finally admitting it. They're holding us back. I don't know if you are aware of that or not. Rain, I have no idea, but there's a possibility, I guess. It's kind of like if you are a Saudi born, you don't work. I don't know if that one's true either. Lord, we need a play this morning, please. And thank you. Lisa, if you look on the left of Discord there and scroll down the list, there's a ticket support you can click on. Yuri, I will mark on the chart where you should plan your entries and exits. I do not give to the penny callouts. You may occasionally hear me say I'm going to take a position here, but that doesn't mean you should. But I will give you the general area to get in. Getting out is going to be strictly on your own decision. But if it's going up, I'm always going to instruct you to take profits on the way up. Don't wait to try to call the top. And that works for everybody here. It should work for you as well. Just this morning, we don't have anything I can tell you. Still waiting on a good play for this morning. MTC making a move. Cheaper stock, dollar stock, only paying pennies. Trying to come up off the bottom. Look at the bigger picture on this stock. Does not look promising. Let's clear the lines. So I would not be into this one at all. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. That's what we're looking at overall. Back to the 1-minute chart. Moving averages are in the proper position. We are getting short green bars. We are above yellow. It's always best if these two lines are above yellow, but you can play them down here on the bottom as well. Volume is very low. Not a play I would take. About 15 minutes left on the YouTube live stream. If you haven't hit the like button for me, please do so. Pays me a little bit of money to keep these live streams going. Keeps the ratings up on YouTube, and I appreciate your effort. Thank you very much. Well, it's beginning to look like we all met for coffee, and that's about it. CTXR. Yeah, that's the one that gapped up. You are very welcome. Yeah, coffee and conversation works. I'd like to get paid while I drink it, though. Jeremy G, I use buy the ask and sell the bid. Buy the ask, sell the bid. Well, well, well. I guess today we're not going to have a pre-market trade before 7, but we could. I'm keeping my hopes up. Not every day is a trading day, but most of them are. So we have to be patient and wait. Bulls and Bears. Hennessy's no longer with us per his choice. He's moved on. AULT making a move above 55 cents. It's a penny stock. I won't be playing it. They are risky for me. I just don't have good luck with them, but it is moving. AGRI. Still waiting on a volume spike. We got about 6 minutes left on the YouTube live stream. Yeah, MTC, AGRI. We've looked at them several times this morning. Nothing too confident to click the mouse button on. Dara, if you click the link at the very top of the chat window up there that says ThinkorSwim Stock Alert Scanner and Scripts, it'll take you over to Discord. That's where we keep everything. You have to be a premium member to get access to all the indicators and scans. But you can sign up for free on Discord, talk to anyone over there. They will let you know what we do and how good we are. All right, I see the spammer bulls and bears. It's a shame y'all have to reach out like that, and if you're that desperate, maybe you should move on. Kind of knew he was sending spammers over to say stuff like that. It's okay though, we'll get past it. You are very welcome, Wilson. Well, well, well. Yeah, they're playing dirty pool. That's fine. If that's what they get their thrills, more power to them. Doesn't bother me none. If the only way you can get your members is to come steal them from over here, then you got an issue. Lisa, are you a premium member? You have to go over to your WAP account at wap.com. You'll find instructions over there on how to do that. Just contact their support if you get lost. Had to get rid of that one too. See you later, Tayrana. Tayrana Chan. Have a blessed one. Good morning, Glenn. I am doing just fine. You can, Shane. Oh no, you cannot get the master watch list. That's still in testing. I'm having a couple of issues getting it tied into whoop.com. I will get that resolved as quick as I can. Yesterday I remade the video. I left out part of the technical analysis. So I remade the video. I'm trying to get it all together. I'll get it out there as soon as I can. I don't release things. You'll see that if you become a premium member or are a premium member. I don't just put things together and throw them out there. I test them for long periods of time, make sure I can make money with them. If I can, then I know you can. So sometimes it takes months for me to get something released. LMFA. Looks pretty devastating. That would be the resistance level. Let's see if we can get this candle to close. Also be watching for a long wick of the buyers buying it up. That candle did close. This would be support. It needs to pull above it with some green dominator bars. Looks like it's selling off. Possible pump and dump. We'll see. Still selling off. All right, YouTubers, I got to let you go. Sorry we didn't get a play in today. I appreciate you joining me. Come back here tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day. Hopefully we'll get something going. And as always, God bless you and good luck in your trading. See you in the morning.